Yeah.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 79 of the podcast. I'm not even going to ask Mark how he's doing. We have the amazing Scott Powers on. Get ready to get your fucking soul rocked right fucking now.
What the
That's not autistic! We do
It just
intro
played.
music.
We're live,
right
baby.
now.
We
Yeah,
got Scott
it'll be-
Powers on, episode 79. How you fucking doing, guys? We're live. We're doing it. We're doing it live.
So good, dude. I'm so excited to be back on the Quattlebaum podcast.
Hey, fuck you. Go to
Been
hell.
demoted. Been demoted, Mark.
No.
It's just the bomb podcast.
The bomb
no.
train. Welcome to the bomb train.
No. I'm the
Toot
fucking...
toot, everyone, all the Quats fans out there. Toot toot, baby.
Toot toot.
No, you can't. No, god damn it, you can't have a toot toot and not include the maple train on it, okay? God damn it. Look, I'm the stir that stirs the pot on here, okay?
Yeah.
You need somebody like me around that somebody doesn't like.
No.
Make some fucking noise on here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm at other places, god damn it. Without people like me, what the fuck would happen, you know?
We know, Mark. We're fucking with you.
People would have a good night.
I never try to have good nights. You know that, Scott. Scott, how you been? Last time you were on here, you were maybe our most talked about guest. People thought we really hated each other. We 8% did. I think we have a mutual respect of one another. My girlfriend at the time believed that the feud was real, and she hated you for no reason. And I was like, it's just a played upon thing. We're bullshitting with each other. How do you feel? We don't. Yeah, how do you feel nowadays, you?
Well, first of all, I just want to say I never hated you.
Yes.
But to say that I respected you, that's just slander.
You can't say, you can say you hate me before you respect me.
Oh, I'm
don't
shaking my...
Don't ever tell people that I respect you, Mark.
Okay, you can't say that. You can say, I don't hate this guy. I don't really like him. I tolerate him.
I don't hate really anyone. There's people I have like visceral responses to, but I don't hate them. They're just,
okay.
they're not my favorite people. But you're not one of those people.
You don't have enough hatred in your heart to hate anybody? What the hell's wrong with you? Come on.
Well,
dude.
Fun fact, I used to be like kind of scared of Scott because of how Mark was like, don't, he can fuck. And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm kind of scared. I hope he doesn't like not. And then I realized I'm like, oh, that's just like you just playing it like you fuck around with us.
I'm just having fun.
But Mark, the way he made it
it's
seem
fun.
when we first met, I was like, oh, fuck, like he hates me. And then I was like, oh, he's just fucking around with people.
Yeah.
I was initially scared of Scott because I was like, this guy, he seems like he'd tear the piss out of somebody, and he's a little
I still
troll.
think he can. I still think he can tear the piss out of somebody if he fucking wants to.
I am reformed. I am.
He's born again Christian.
I'm a good boy who stays on the straight and narrow, and I don't troll anyone.
You don't do the trolling. I noticed you don't really do the trolling.
Using my main accounts anymore.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Okay, it's fine. You can
You see a couple of wolves howling at the moon, though?
So there's burner accounts of Scott Powers doing some madness.
Allegedly.
There could be.
There could be. Okay, I see. Okay, that's fine. You're being coy about it.
I mean, I do things to people that deserve it. Like I will sign them up for certain. I will not say what I do because it is actionable.
Yeah.
But there are times where like someone does something, and then suddenly they're getting, let's say, literature from Scientology or a lot of like, rehabs for substance abuse. If you've ever had that happen to you, there's a good chance I sent those to you.
So you're sending pamphlets to get help for potential drug abusers or
no. So you can sign people up. Okay, so if you have someone's first and last name, you can pretty much find out where they live. I'm giving away state secrets here. All right, and then you can find out where they live. You got their first and their last name. You have their address.
Before you say anything, you can do this.
Yeah, you can do this.
You want. Okay.
If like there's nothing. The information is out there. All right. Like I was a debt collector for a while, so I know how to find where most people are. Like,
I didn't ever know you were a debt collector. So you serve people papers.
I was good at finding people, but then I could never collect the money because I felt bad for them. Because
that makes a sense. That makes a lot of sense. Why you know a lot of comedians because they're all in debt.
Yeah, they're all poor. Yeah, they all owe child support and shit.
Like people will leave us negative reviews online, and I'll so maybe they get signed up for a little newsletter.
That's great. I might have to contact you.
This would happen, maybe, is what you're saying. Possibly.
Could be anyone doing it.
Could be anybody
Probably
doing it.
Anyone.
It's probably you.
Sue me. I don't have any money.
You don't have money. I know that for a fact. So what you I didn't know this. You were back in the day. You served people papers. You served them.
No. Okay. I didn't serve them papers. I worked at a call center, and my whole job was to find people that owed student loans to Pennsylvania State, and I was very good at tracking them down, but I could never ever get them to pay because I just felt bad. Like but tracking them down was fun.
Okay. Did you just send them warnings? Because I know it. I mean, I don't want to out myself. Please don't out myself on my job. I work at a job where I could write somebody up, but then I'm always like, let them go on this one because I don't want to deal with the bullshit and all that kind of stuff. So I always give people warnings. Did you always give people their warnings? You told them like, hey, you got to pay this or else we're gonna, we have no other option.
It wasn't like that. It was all scripts that you had to read, right? Like, so you go through the script and then they give you one of 3 potential answers, and then you click whatever their answer was or whatever appropriately fits, and then go to another screen and then you just read that, and then after a while you just have it memorized, and then but there would always be someone like, I don't have any money, I'm on a fixed income, and I'm like, Bane, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You didn't
you didn't drive and throw papers at people and you're served and all that kind of shit.
No, not as an adult.
Well, hilariously, my mom got served, and they were after her, and she would not show up at her place, and so they went after me. And so one time I was in front of my mom's house. I had to run an errand. I had my window down. I was texting a friend, and the fucking guy that served the papers, he threw the papers. They went over my fucking hair, and he said, "You got served." He literally said, "You got served," and he walked away. And I had like this. I had this wad of papers, and there's nothing I can do about it because I guess that's how you get accepted the papers. Because my mom went mentally ill and she wasn't paying for her fucking bills and shit.
How does that work? I don't understand how.
No takesies backsies, dude.
Yeah, that's how it was. And they're in my car, and there was nothing I could do, and they just went whoosh over my dumb spiky hair, like this big thing of papers. And
that's a hell of a throw too. You gotta like really get up there to get over. Your hair.
It shredded through the fucking.
If a random guy did that to me, I would have been like, "Oh, that guy's a tweaker," and I would have kept walking. I wouldn't have grabbed the papers. Like
he made sure to walk as quickly to his car, hop in, and drive off as possible. But what if you asked my mom for bills?
What if you didn't pick up the paper? What happens?
He threw it into the car. My car window was down. I was in my passenger seat, and he was like, "You've been served." And he threw the papers, and they went whoosh over my head. And I was like, there's nothing I could do about it. I was like, well, shit, my mom's too fucking stupid to pay her bills. Dumb schizophrenic bitch. And that was about it. And I go like, here you go. There's nothing I can do.
Well, is she still alive?
She's still alive.
Okay. Well, hopefully she'll pay those bills one day.
What if Scott serves you right now?
Yeah, actually, this is an attempt to collect a debt. Mark Maple.
He has his headset. He's ready.
Any information used in this phone call can be used against you in debt collection.
Well, I actually wanted to talk about you help run the Deaf Puppy Comedy Club. Not only that, you are acting in plays now at your school and stuff like that. Yeah. And how does that honestly writing and acting out in a play? Like I think that's almost kind of like stand up, but a little bit what's kind of different about it and the writing process.
like, okay. I mean, I wrote a play. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like the one you were telling me about. Like I was just genuinely curious to
Okay.
talk to you about that.
So the way it kind of came about was my friend Don Ashby up in Chico. He was doing this show. I don't remember his. Let me see. I have access to a computer. Kyle Bowen, Chico television show, and Kyle Bowen hated me.
Oh.
It was called NS, Not Safe for Work. That was the name of the show. And Don had wrote this kind of like a sketch about kids hiding underneath their desks in the middle of a school play, and one trying to work up the confidence to ask the other one out to prom. That was like the premise of it. And he and I kind of went back and forth on this, like writing it. So we had a pretty good like base, and then developing that from just like a sketch to actual like stage was really hard. Like you have to, you don't think of like in stage shit, like you have to. I mean, you could be as hands on it. Like I was really like, I want the lights like this, I want the sound like this, I want these like, other than like movement, you know, and then you got to write the dialogue. I mean, the dialogue is probably the hardest. It sucks. It's not fun.
Question:
Right.
Is it just the same set? Is there a set change during the play, or is it just the same set all throughout? Did you have to write?
The initial draft of it was just like one, like it like just essentially started with the kids underneath their desks, and then when I realized like, oh shit, this isn't just a sketch that's being shot like one camera by fucking public access. Like I have the ability to actually like write something out. I added to it, and it kind of gave me more freedom to be like, all right, fuck yeah, let's build this out. And I did go probably too big at one point, and I had to end up cutting it down because you do have to. It is still a school play. I have to temper expectations, but.
And this is totally just for kids. Yeah, it's a PG show, that kind of shit.
No, the play is about a school shooting.
Oh wow, okay, my bad.
Sorry,
okay,
I forgot my air conditioner. I'm sorry, it keeps picking that up. Can you hear that?
No,
we didn't hear it, but if you want to turn it off, that's fine.
No,
I can't even hear it.
It's hot out. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't come up. Sorry, my apologies. No, the story is quite literally a school shooting. And these kids are like, in the first scene, it's essentially these four kids, the main character and his friend or their friend, because they're not, the gender doesn't matter in this. It's just, and it's interchangeable. I kind of wrote it that way because it's theater in college. The main character gets shot, right?
Mm.
In the first like 2 minutes of the play.
Sure.
And like dies in their friend's arm, and then you break the fourth wall, and the stage manager would come in and stand over the dead body, and then like go, bring in the understudy, right? So it's kind of like, like, then the understudy would come in, and the understudy was written to be like really over the top, ridiculous, super flamboyant.
So it'd be like if Mark was the main character, they kill Mark, and then I come in. So it's I'm the understudy.
Yeah. I mean the difference between them was the two actors. Like one was very short, the other one was very tall. The only thing that was similar between them was the fact they were both wearing the same wig and the same jacket, and that was written. I wrote that in the play. Like that's how it should be. Like they should be very different people.
This got developed. You're friends with Don Ashby. He knew some people who can help out put on some kind of play.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Kyle Bowen up in Chico. It started out as a sketch for his show.
Okay.
And that he would never put on because he hated me and he wouldn't give me a writing credit on it. And he was like,
yeah.
And then he kept trying to change it, like to make it about pussies. I don't know. It was stupid. Every like tag he had for it was just dumb sex jokes. It's like,
creative differences. Yeah.
Yes.
Creative. Yeah.
And so the school that I go to now, they do this thing. It's called Quality Pie, where any student can submit a play, and so I did. and then the guy who was running it was like, this just doesn't read right. Like it's like it's written as a sketch, and I'm like, okay, cool. I got feedback, and I came back to him with another script.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is much more fleshed out. Like this makes much more sense. Like I probably spent, I don't know, like 7 weeks on it.
That's crazy.
Just every night, just fucking writing it and looking at it and reading it.
For people that know you, you're not only working full time like at the club, and then you're going to school full time, and then you're writing this shit too. Like, that's why I envy you, and you're doing stand up on top of that. Like, so I just feel like I wanted to praise you for like that. And you were telling me this concept at Def Puppy about the school shoot. I thought it was hilarious, and I that's why I was like, I really wanted to talk about it. And like,
it was fun.
Did you find this creatively fulfilling? Because sometimes stand-up comedy, it could be too formulaic, and you got to do this, that, and you got to follow people, and you got to whatever the fuck, and then after a while, it just turns into something else. So this is just more of a free range. I want to create a beginning, middle, and end story, something I want to do, put on performance at some kind of stage here. Hopefully people came out and whatever the fuck it is. So this was probably a project where you're like, no, I want to do this. This is something I really want to do, and present something, and not just do a blah, blah, blah. Here's a joke. You want to do something else to branch out, something more, make you feel better, you know?
I'll be honest, I never expected them to actually put it on. I was like, there's no fucking way they're going to, like, it's a college, it's being performed at a college, and it's about school shootings. I never thought in a million years they would actually, like, do it.
They would bite.
Yeah, and then people were really receptive. They, like, really liked it. But again, I'm a fucking, I don't believe anyone anytime they give me any kind of compliment. I'm like, I don't fuck. Like,
I know how you're feeling. Nice. I don't know how to count. I don't know how to handle compliments well. I'm like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean that? What do you mean you liked it? What'd you like about it?
What?
You know,
yeah,
like
I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm the same shit. I'm like, fucking. I got molested when I was a kid. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't fucking trust you. What the fuck? No, get the fuck away from. Yeah, I've always been like that, so I know that feeling. But what, you liked it? Yeah, we want to go with it. We want to do a live performance play. It was at a college? Yeah, like a community?
Yeah, and then I also just submitted it to be hopefully picked up for another like short play thing here in Modesto.
Oh, awesome!
At Prospect Theater.
Yeah, I didn't get to go the first time, so please let me know. I really want to see it because I just love the concept. It's honestly, I think this could be something. Like just the concept alone, it would be such a funny like movie, in my opinion. I just think it's a great concept.
Yeah, and it was cool, like, because the person who ended up directing it, they kind of put their own spin on it. You know, they put their own like take, and it's funny because like I had enough experience to stand up to where when they would come ask me for advice, I wouldn't give it to them because it's like. Anything I do is just gonna make it more like I would want it to look, and I wanted to see how they did, and I thought they did a fucking awesome job.
That's awesome.
I like that. Yeah. You're kind of letting people go about, not stifle any ideas and shit like that. I like that. That's cool.
I just think it's amazing because it's because a lot of people would say, oh, like you do stand up, but it's two different beasts in a way because like you said, you got to worry about the lights and you got to because in stand up it's a guy on stage with a microphone. And then in this situation, you got to let people believe that you're in a school under a desk and all this. Like, there's so much to it. That's why I'm just very envious and curious on like how all that goes, and not only just being in a play and learning. Like, because were you in it at all, or were you just?
I was in a different play, and it was a series of plays, so like an anthology, like or not. They weren't related, but you know, what I mean, like
yeah.
So I was in one of the plays, playing. A truck, and then this one was, this was just the one. It was the one I wrote. Sorry, my phone's dying. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I did the lights for another one of the plays, like, and when it comes to stuff like that, like, you can be as hands-on as you want. Or like you could keep it bare bones. Like there were a lot of the scripts that were written that were like very much more traditionally like written, but I knew that if it was fucked, like if you didn't do it just right, it was gonna come off as like being mocking towards school shootings, and that's not what I wanted.
Yeah,
I wanted it to be like, this is commentary, man. Like it is funny, and it's written to be funny, but it isn't supposed to be like ha 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 ha.
Right.
It's supposed to be like, holy fuck, oh my god, I can't believe this.
That's the weird part with like things like that. You want to make sure they're laughing at the moments they're supposed to laugh at, and they're not laughing at the moments because if they're laughing at the moments they're not supposed to laugh at, we got a problem. This is a fucking horror show now.
Yeah, there's a point where they just drag one of the bodies off stage, and like, it's after like a very serious monologue, and then they get shot, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" And then they just literally like unceremoniously just fold the body up in a blanket and then just drag it off stage, and then somebody else comes and plays the character again.
Okay, and they didn't go.
No, people fucking laughed, and it's like that's what you want. They're like, but it's like, holy fuck, what is happening?
That's fucking great. That's why I really want to see this, just because I just think it sounds fun to me.
It was really fun. I'll let you know if someone does it again, that'd be cool as fuck. But I don't expect it to ever be performed again. I'll submit it to other shit, but it was more just to see if I could do it.
Yeah. And you did it. That's what I'm saying.
And it what 9 to 10 pages. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
How long?
The dialogue is weird. Like you had like. I mean, I don't want to talk about like for the whole thing, but like, yeah, it was just. It really does help too. Also,
we ain't
like,
got no play. Hey, we don't got no playwrights on this podcast, so we're interested in this shit. We're just used to talking to open micer comics, fucking with 5 minutes. Okay, so this is interesting to me. I mean,
and then
I'm putting on a full production here.
Yeah, and I'm going back to like what I talk about. I say it on stage too. It's like a lot of times you don't know what comics are fucking doing, and it's like you're doing a lot, man. Like, you know what I mean? You do so much. So I just want you to get your praise. Like, you're going to school, you're running the club, you're doing comedy, you're writing. That's what I'm saying. Is
like,
they don't really think about the outside perspective.
You never spread yourself too thin. I always say.
Yeah, exactly.
You can always spread yourself too thin. I know the feeling.
I don't believe it, dude. I can do it all.
I can't do it all.
I'm ready to have a kid too. Let's have a baby right now.
You're gonna have a fucking kid?
No.
Oh, okay. He's trying to. He said he wants to fuck, Mark.
No.
I thought you knocked up a chick. You've knocked up a chick before, yeah?
Not that I know of.
Oh. What the fuck?
You
I
seem
was
like you.
trying. I was trying a couple years ago, but then she stopped talking to me.
Oh well, you're trying to knock her up to lock her in?
No, she wanted to have a kid. She's the only person that ever convinced me.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying something like that.
And I was like, all right.
You guys ever have like
thought
those,
we were, like,
those scares?
I thought we were cool, babe.
Yeah, it turns out
You ever had those scares in like high school or something?
I didn't know about. And so all this time I was trying to get her pregnant. She was in a relationship with someone else.
Damn.
I still miss you. I love you. Come back.
You don't want her back now. She cheated on you, and you were trying to knock her up, and she went with somebody else. You don't need this one anymore in your life.
Great tits though, man. Great tits.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. If that's the point, then tits are pretty good. Especially if they're perky and everything. They hold up.
33-year-old woman with some perky tits.
Oh, that's, all right. Well, you got to eat. Well, maybe you should have bit the bully on that one. Bit the bully.
She ghosted me.
Oh shit! All right, look, Scott, you're also a manager of a club, Deaf Puppy Club. I'm sure you've never had any issues. It's been smooth sailing the whole entire time. You never had to deal with anything the whole entire time. It's good things going over there. You never had to deal with any crazy personalities, any controversies, any angry customers, anything at all. Nothing at all. You haven't had to deal with any cokeheads. How's it been being a manager over at Deaf Puppy Comedy Club?
It is truly my dream job, but it's also, a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
It's it's a constant struggle of trying to maintain customer service with balance the customer service with personal relationships with people, and oftentimes people think like you're being a dick to them, and you're just like,
Yes.
I'm just trying to keep this business open.
Yeah.
That's
And,
what I've realized with my guy Scott over the years. I always thought he's kind of a jerk or whatever the heck, and it always just seems like in the end he just wants things to go well, and he's just trying to help out, and he just wants everything to go how it should be.
Well,
And that's
yeah, you're running a
and now
business.
after being in position, I mean, because I produce shows, but I don't ever manage and run a club, and even on my end, I kind of see the cracks of what it's all about when it comes to this nitty gritty comedy stuff. More
Yeah.
than just doing sets, folks.
Because like with
So-
regular comedy producers, they're
sorry,
all
you
they
look like
got.
you were gonna say something. Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Ah, shit.
hear
No,
me?
I can hear you, Mark. I can't hear Jordan.
Hello?
Oh, Jordan is inaudible.
No. It says I'm.
God damn it. Hold on, I'll do it too. I'll be inaudible now too.
Oh, god damn it! Then it's just me fucking talking.
Hang on, hang on.
God, no, I can't do a fucking podcast where I have two other people.
It says I'm recording.
My co-host and my guest can't talk.
How do I sound now?
Well, it's
Can you
very
hear me?
loud, but you can. Yeah,
You
there's
sound
some. Yeah, it's your computer.
You can hear me
speaker, I
now?
believe. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's your
but it's coming off your
computer
computer
speaker.
microphone.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's-
It says that it's recording my mic though. So
Tap your mic. Tap your mic. Nothing.
Interesting.
Check it.
I
Change it
don't-
on your computer.
Got it.
Mm.
You know what? Let me try this too. Oh.
Scott, you've been like being a comedy manager, yeah? I mean, comedy club manager, yeah? It's been a lot good.
I
Had
had-
good times, yeah.
You're not gonna edit this part out?
We're not going to edit anything out. No, of course not. Why? What the fuck? We're not going to edit anything out.
Okay.
We don't have the technology to do that.
Oh.
You don't have the technology to take this much.
Okay,
out of a video.
Jordan can do that. Jordan, you got to clip this now. It's
And
8:32.
scene.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you could clip it over. Yeah, Jordan, if you got to clip him, yeah, help him. out.
Clip
You
my
can clip
nuts,
that.
Mark. All right.
All right. Okay, we
There
can
we
hear you
go.
better now. I
It's
think
this-
the speaker is going through your headset, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just in case.
Yeah.
So, like, I think what often happens with comics is that, and now here's the thing, for all intents and purposes, I'm a fucking open mic comic after however long I've been in it. Okay, and a lot of comics that do comedy are only ever going to be open mic comics. They're only ever going to do, you know, 1 or 2 mics a week. They're maybe do a showcase here and there a couple times a month. You know, there's almost, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make any kind of real living out of comedy.
Burst
so-
through, be an actual draw, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, and so like, and also nobody really takes it serious as like what they want to do. I always just I had one goal in mind, and that was to do comedy as a way of like being able to financially support myself, and only through comedy, right? That's been my goal since the beginning. Like
That's
I
a very
had
good
that
goal. It's a hard goal to hit, yeah.
I didn't do it to make friends. I didn't do it to get famous. I did it just because I love it. And so a lot of people, they get into it and they're in it for they're like, it's a hobby to them, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. But they come down like to the club and where I work, and they treat it like it's this fun house, and it's like it's not a real, like this is a real fucking business that has to make money, and they treat it like, oh, this is our fun little hangout. We get together once a week and we act like fucking dumbasses, and then they get mad at me when I have to be like, yo, stop saying the fucking N-word on stage. Are you fucking stupid? Like what is the point? Like, what are you getting out of this? Like, don't get me wrong. If you have a good ass joke and it's funny, cool. But if you're just going up there and just saying random shit, you're chasing customers away. And so don't get mad at me when I come up to and they go, oh, what about freedom of speech? What about freedom of speech? How about it's the freedom of me to kick you the fuck out of here forever and tell you to never fucking come back?
It's still
You
an
have freedom of
establishment.
speech. Go out to the street corner and do your fucking open
Exactly,
mic then. Go do
yeah.
it somewhere else. Like, I still gotta sell fucking tater tots at the end of the day, all right? I gotta keep the fucking the you know what I mean? Like I
I know. I now know what you're talking about. Yeah, I
And
get
so
that. Yeah, there's been Yeah, I know what you're getting at. There's been some that are just do fuck all, and you're like,
Yeah,
are
it's just
you trying? Are you? Do you have an act? Are you? What is this? What are you?
and
Why are you? Do you want to? Are you working on your jokes? What is the end goal here? What is it? You're mad at me now? Yes, I know that. I know you're. Yeah, you know how it is. I got it too. Whereas some people like, hey, and you're like, what? What I can't. What am I supposed to do? And you're like, you're an
yeah,
edgy comic. You run a dark comedy show. I'm like, I can't. What? I think I know what you're getting at with some of these people, and I'm not
yeah.
gonna name
It's
names,
Well, and
but
it's not about anyone like specifically. It's just like
the overall grind of people going, "Hey, me, come
yeah,
on,
like there. I'll say one guy
go."
specifically the guy that came and like did whippets on stage, right?
He's a drunk.
Remember that?
yeah,
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, I get that you're like trying to. Actually I don't even get what he was trying to do, but he got mad when I was like, you can't do whippets on stage. Like what? Like I'll make jokes about doing drugs on stage, but they're jokes.
yeah.
I'm not
Like you have that
actually
one
going,
bit where you come back and you have the flour over
Yeah,
you.
fucking. It's
Everyone
like
knows
cornstarch.
it's flour because you just came from the
It's-
kitchen.
No, it's quite literally cornstarch.
Yeah.
That I have the cook. I go, oh god, this person's bombing.
Yeah.
Throw some fucking cornstarch on my face and go out there and woo, get all the energy back. in
And
the room if
everyone
I can.
knows.
And like,
You come out of the kitchen, they're like, he's funny. 'Cause they get the joke. No one's going, oh, he actually went and did cocaine.
yeah.
So it's because it's comedy. It's not real.
The oddballs you knew were coming though. That's the thing.
Absolutely.
The oddballs were. I mean, because it's a new club, and there's never been a comedy club in the 209. So you knew that oddballs were going to be there, and then you also knew that the narcissists were going to be there as well, going, "Hey, what about me?" You know.
Yeah. I mean, oftentimes people will like be like, "Hey, can I get a weekend?" And it's like, some people do fall through the cracks, and I do just forget to try to like get them a weekend because I have no control over it. The other two guys that run the mic, me and Jason and Marcus, we kind of like we kind of give names to Chris of who we think is getting better and doing well, and we think he should give them a shot. But oftentimes people fall through the cracks, and we just don't think about it. But then there's other people that are like, "Oh, hey, how come I haven't gotten a weekend yet?" And it's like, well, you're not funny. You're just not funny yet.
Yeah.
You might have one or two good jokes, but you can't control a room. If something goes wrong, you're fucked. You can't handle it.
Yeah.
I watch hecklers fuck with you on an open mic, and here's the other thing. I do that on purpose at our open mic. I let people take it too far in the audience.
I remember.
Smart.
I purposely got fucked with at an open mic, and I was told afterwards. I'll tell you. It was the night before Halloween, and the gimmick was to shoot silly string at the comic if they bomb. And then I was
I completely forgot about that.
oh, I remember.
Oh my god.
And I was in the bar getting a beer, and I didn't hear that part. So when I walked into the showroom, you're like, Mark, just get out of here. Just go. Just get the fuck out of go on. Get out of here. Go. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck, I'll just leave. And then you told, hey, make sure to shoot silly string at the guy when he walks on stage immediately. Who cares what he says? It doesn't matter if he says anything. Just shoot silly string.
Yeah,
And
100% I did that, and it was fantastic.
So what happened that night was you guys, I guess you purposely made me follow a comic later in the night that you knew I was gonna be mad following. So Marcus was, I'm not gonna name her name, but it was a female comic, so that's up to you. And so the Marcus, like, are you happy? Are you happy you got to follow this one? Are you happy you got to wait all throughout the night to follow this one? As I was dressed as the guy from fucking Falling Down, and I was waiting, and I was pissed off. I was getting kind of mad already because Marcus said that, and this chick was bombing her head off. I was like, I remember listening because I recorded the audio recorded on my phone. I remember listening the next day. This lady just doing no humor comedy at all, no jokes, just has no clue. She's a recently divorced woman, so those are always the worst comics. And then
I don't know who we're talking about, but you're getting close to a lot of female comics.
Yeah, so she's just up there saying things that might have gotten a reaction in Sacramento, but not in fucking anywhere else. And then I'm just like, this is just the fucking worst goddamn comedy. I'm just so mad. And then I got up, and I'm already pissed off. I had a bad day at work. And then I'm dressed as a fucking Michael Douglas and Falling Down. Immediately, before I say anything, and fucking 3 other comics bombed before me, I just got silly stringed, and it got in my mouth. And that's what fucking made me mad. And I fucking couldn't take it anymore. And I didn't even have I just had 5 minutes of just anger and just outburst and just yelling at people. And you guys that was fantastic. And you guys were like, that was great. And then it didn't matter.
Honestly, it was one of your best sets I've ever seen. It was so good.
Yeah.
I remember your set more than I remember you getting silly stringed. But that was a fun night for me.
Yeah, it was. I had fun because some of my best I have good sets, and then I have good just who gives a fuck about anything sets where I don't care anymore. It doesn't matter. Fuck comedy. Fuck everything. And that's how it felt that night.
You have a lot of those.
I remember I was trying to set up a joke, and I was so pissed off I couldn't get to the end of the joke, and I was walking off stage, and it was like, what happened to the briefcase? Because I had my briefcase, like, fuck you, watch me next week, and I just didn't care. So I liked that. I did like that you guys purposely, not all the time, but that one time I did like it when you're like, just hit him with silly string and fuck him, and who cares?
Well, to be honest, when you said the testing thing, I thought, because I was hosting when the Whippets guy came on stage, and I thought it was a bit. I thought you guys like had him up there, and then all of a sudden, like, he brought out a tank, and I was like, oh, haha, he's gonna make balloon animals, and then he just starts sucking him down, and I was like, oh, this is real. And then Marcus is like, you gotta go up there, and I was like, oh, you guys are funny. You're fucking with me. They're like, no,
no,
we're kicking him out right now. And I was like, oh shit.
Go get him the fuck off stage. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Whippets guy showed up like 2 weeks later with 2 hookers in his car.
Yes, and he parked out front of the club and was doing Whippets in his car, and people were like, hey, there's a guy doing Whippets, and then you guys had to go out there and be like, dude, leave.
You can't come in here.
And then he's like, I'm doing it in my car.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want in your car.
Mantega's weird because I remember when I was hanging up flyers for Dark and Darker Def Up, I remember going out, I was like, where do we hang up these flyers? And like, just Main Street. And then I drove around all Manteca one like Saturday. I was like, wow, that's just it. They just have fucking Main Street. I don't know fucking. Yeah. And I remember driving around seeing like all the crackheads and meth heads. It was like, wow, people are right. What the fuck? There is people just on fucking whippets and drugs and shit like that. Yeah. Holy shit.
They don't have that in Lodi?
They do, but they're sectioned off.
Oh.
We put them in a certain spot and everything like that.
There's like that. Man. What is it? Is it highway? Whatchamacallit? And they're like right past that highway. The 99.
Highway 99. We shove them under a bridge. Fuck you guys there.
I used to work at that gym, right over there, and then literally we would get all of them coming through. Like they're like 2 blocks away from fucking. And it was just like camps of just homeless and crackheads.
Don't talk to them. Let God sort them out.
Yeah.
I mean, I had one of them pull a gun on me like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really? What the fuck? Tell us about that. Well, yeah.
All right. I got to get a water, though.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
Was it Nasty Nate?
No, it wasn't a comic. I'll be right.
All right.
Mark, you're putting fuel in the fire. No.
What? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Whatever. I mentioned one comic. Shut up.
Well, no. He said I have a fun, weird. When I worked at that gym, I think I told you this story before. I had a homeless guy in a wheelchair fucking wait outside our door with a samurai sword.
That's fucked, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, literally, because I work the night shift, so it's like 3 a.m. and I'm like, we're dead. There's not one person in here.
I didn't know you worked all the way to 3 a.m. at the fucking gym over
Dude,
there.
when I worked at that gym, I was working from 10 to 6:30 in the morning every night. So that's why
you're fucking tired. Yeah, you were tired during
Yeah,
that time.
so literally I was like, it's dead. There's no one in here. And then some Asian guy comes in, and he's like, hey.
Why'd it have to be Asian?
He was I'm just telling you the story.
The sword was inherited by his grandfather.
Well, it is kind of strange after I tell you the rest of it, because he comes in, and then I'm all, hey, man. He goes, hey. He goes, you're aware there's a homeless guy in a wheelchair with a samurai sword right at your door, right? I was like, what?
Wait. Hold on a second. I gotta get some clarity here. The homeless guy was Japanese, or the guy that warned
the guy that warned me.
Okay.
So we go and look through the window, and he's in a wheelchair, and he has a full-on samurai sword, and he's like doing like little. And then I was like,
bow to you first?
No, he was in a wheelchair. So I was like, "Are you okay?"
If he was really Asian, he would also hand you a samurai sword.
Well, that's what's funny, because I go, "Are you okay?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "What did you do?" He goes, "I just walked around him." I'm like, "You weren't scared?" He goes, "No, I mean, I kind of was, but I just walked around." And then I saw a lady get out of her car, and she looks, and then gets right back in her fucking car and leaves. And I literally had to call the police, and they were like he was trying to fight them off with the samurai sword.
Yeah. Was he like deflecting their bullets with his?
He was so tweaked out. He was facing one guy, and the other guy came up from behind him and was able to like fucking. He couldn't run.
Damn,
dude. They literally got the fucking sword out of his hand and arrested him.
Ah, fuck. He couldn't parry their attacks and get more of a special attack like in the fucking Asian video games these days. God damn it.
He puts his sword in his mouth like that guy from that
from One Piece.
And just, yeah.
So that was my encounter with the sword. I never had a gun. Knock on wood. What was your?
I mean,
what was your gun encounter?
He pointed at me through the windshield, and I was kind of just laughing at him because.
Was this at the club?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we had like kicked him out, and then he like got out of his car and started asking me questions, like asking for the owner's number, and I was just like, I'm not gonna give you his number. I was like, just get the fuck out of here, like fuck off. He was all, I'm in the street. There's nothing you can do about it. I was like, all right, you're right. You are in the street. Okay, then suck my dick. And that's basically what I said to him.
Yeah.
And
that's your go-to line, by the way.
Yeah. And all right, then how about you just suck my dick? I guess.
Suck my dick. Yeah, just do it. Come on.
And he goes, you're fucking too fat. I was like, all right, well, your nose is too big, because he had a big ass fucking schnoz. And he says some
Daniel
other shit.
Martin? What the hell?
No, not your old partner.
No.
Different guy. Yeah, and then he just kind of said some shit back and forth. I insulted his mother. And then he said I was fat again. And I go, all right, well, what the fuck you gonna do about it? And that's when he like got in his car and got in his fucking glove box, and then he pointed. He was like in the driver's seat still, but like pointing it from the passenger seat at me. And I was like, I was on the phone, and I was laughing. I was like, go ahead, shoot. And the guys inside could hear me saying that.
And they're like, don't.
So you're far away. You're far away when you feel like he could probably miss, and if he hits you,
I know that if he tries to shoot me through the windshield, it's probably gonna bounce off the windshield and just go into his car. And I'm also like, I'm now hiding behind a wall, like just laughing at him, like, hey, go. And I'm like on the phone. I'm on the phone with the cops right now, you fucking idiot. And I was not on the phone with the cops, but he doesn't know that. He's high out of his mind.
Sure.
And then he like panics and like fumbles it, and then like puts it like I go inside and I go out the other doors, and I just take and then I call the cops. And I'm on the phone with them as they're like I'm reading the license plate and give them the car, and yeah, it was funny. Like there's shit like that happens sometimes.
Tweakers over at the club, yeah.
It's not always tweakers, but yeah, there's always. The best thing you can do is just stay calm, be cool. I escalated it. I definitely didn't have to do that. I could have remained calm, but this guy was annoying the fuck out of me.
How hard is it to not be a smart ass and in front of some of these people? I know these situations are. I've had situations where I gotta drop being snarky and everything.
I mean, it depends. Like for that situation, I was the only one there, me and a couple other employees. I didn't give a fuck about this guy. When there's other people there and I have to worry about the safety of others, like I have to assume the worst could possibly happen, right?
Yeah.
So I have to like be ready for like, I gotta remain calm, be cool, don't escalate it, talk to them as direct as I can. They get mad, fine, that's okay. Just say, I'm sorry, this is just kind of the way it is. Most of the time, they'll get mad, and then, like, I don't know. Almost, I don't think I've ever had anyone not just leave. They're like, what the, but they'll leave mad, and I'm just like, yep, all right, yep. Just be emotionless. You don't have to, I don't really care. Yeah, sorry, yeah, you gotta go. Let's go. And,
you have resting security guard face.
I don't know what that means, but
like if you bring in the I don't know the what is it the fucking I don't know the muscle of whatever venue is, you expect you to come out going, all right, that's been enough.
but I'm not tough. I'm not a tough guy.
When was the last time you got in a physical fight? When was the time you fucking threw hands?
Like punch someone?
Yeah.
Been a long time.
Wow, really?
I mean, I've had to remove one person from the club with force, but I didn't punch him. I wasn't trying to hit him. I was just trying to get him out the door.
You leave your weapons in the compartment, and when I say that, you're fucking fist. They're gonna get. You know.
I don't want to hit. I'm not gonna hit anyone. You don't need to hit someone to like get like if they punch me, they're probably not gonna knock me out like unless they get a really good strong punch. But like, if I see someone cock back, I'm gonna try to grapple them and get them out. Right? Like I'm gonna try to get their hands, restrain them as best I can, and just get them out the fucking door. And then once they're out the door, I can just lock the door. I just don't let them come back in. Right?
Question: is it like every other weekend someone fucking causes way too many issues and heckles and shit like that? It seems like it.
Not usually. It's probably like maybe once every 3 weeks. Most of the time, it's handled by just going up and being like, "Hey, you guys are being too loud," and then they get mad. Like, I can't believe you're telling her, "Shut up!" And I'm like, "That's not what I said." But that's what you heard. I apologize.
Everybody always makes up shit when hecklers and shit like that.
And then, they'll leave and be mad. I'm like, I didn't do that. I've also had to kick people out that have come back the next day and be like, "I'm so sorry. I was drunk." And we go, "No big deal.
Yeah,
it happens."
See, I respect that.
What about the Lodi? What about the Lodi bitches? I remember one time I went to an open.
I don't know what happened with them. Nothing happened with them.
Okay,
yeah, there's audio of that somewhere. I could send it to you probably.
Please. I missed it. I was there that mic, and everyone's like, "Oh, fucking Scott freaked out." There was these 3 Lodi bitches, and they just want to shut the fuck up, and he just freaked out on them. I was fuck. I wanted to see that. I missed that. I was in the bar. God damn it.
Yeah. Do you want me to send it to you? You could try to figure out a way to include it in this.
Maybe we'll figure it out. Send it over. We'll figure it out in some way. I don't know. Fuck it. I want to hear these Lodi. I want to hear you freaking on these Lodi bitches and fucking. I don't know. I imagine when you get angry, you look like a fucking I don't know, angry Mrs. Doubtfire or some shit. Like you fucking.
I don't know if there's a video recording, but there's audio. I don't know what I look like. I do know that the guy in the kitchen had to like come and like put his hand on my chest like I was the Hulk, and he was fucking Black Widow. He goes, "Come on, big guy, come on, let's just go on the
It's
kitchen.
like Chris Pratt in Jurassic Park."
And I'm like this. I'm like, I'm like yelling around the corner, like, "Shove your review up your fucking cunt!" Because they said something like, "We're gonna give this place a bunch of bad reviews." And I go,
"That's the most fucking Karen thing you can say."
We're gonna review bomb play. Go for it. I don't give a fuck. Like anybody's gonna see it. What is gonna bring us down to what? Nothing. Who cares? Fucking do it. Go for it.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. It's just funny. People come in there, and they have negative. Like every time that we've had the negative review, we could get it removed because it's always somebody that got kicked out, and we're like, "Yeah, we had to kick these people out of their comedy show because they were drunk, and now they're giving us a bad review. They're review bombing us because they're assholes." And the truth is, if you get kicked out for being drunk, and you're cool about it, we don't care. Like you come back, just come back the next time. Next time you know not to get so fucked up. and I've had that happen lots of times. I see people. I don't bring it up usually. I brought up to some people like, "Hey, you gonna be cool?" And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Last time you were fucking hammered. You tried to jump the fence." And they're like, "What? No, that wasn't me." I was like, "I was here. I remember. You were drunk. I was sober." Like,
Also, you have to remember these are Manteca people, so this is a different crew than other comedy clubs have to deal with, you know, because there's not another comedy club in the area, so they don't even. For them, this is like their first time watching this shit, you know.
yeah,
But you think they'd
it
be
is.
more on their best behavior? You know what I mean? It's like we don't want to ruin it, but
Well,
no.
you also have to remember that most of what you consume online, as far as comedy goes, is
Crowd
going to
work.
be
Blah
crowd
blah
work.
blah blah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so like, I'll tell you what I do with crowd work comics now. Nothing. Let them fucking. If they start getting the crowd riled up, I'm hands off. I do fucking nothing. Me and Chris have an agreement. I've. There's been times where there's a comic doing crowd work, and I look at him like, "You want me to do something?" And he goes, "They dug this fucking hole. Let them fucking live in it." And I go, "All right, cool.
Yeah.
As long as
Question
they don't rush."
is that okay? I always hear about these just crowd work comics. Is this just like open mic, or is this like people sometimes working on the weekends? Because I
No,
remember
it's
one
weekend
time,
people, weekend
dude,
comics.
one time I saw I remember one time I like the punchline. I was doing Dark and Darker and fucking the
Mhm.
callback, and I was getting my check, and there's a crowd work like Instagram comic, and he just was not doing any material, and it was just like him fishing for shit.
Yeah,
It just nothing. I was just like, wow, fuck, is that? I thought this was bullshit. I thought this was just what people warned us about. But so even on the weekends, there'll be like some like headliner that wants to bring in a feature and they don't fucking have anything. They just fucking do whatever. They just bullshit around. Do where do you go? Where do you live for? Like, what do you do? You guys,
yeah,
they just do that.
yeah. There's a lot of that.
That's
I mean, it's and not so much where. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna cough. I can
I'm
feel it.
weird. I mean, we're used to this area where you gotta have fucking material and shit like that. You gotta have jokes. I'm not. I mean, I'm not used to just seeing people just go, okay, what do you do? Blah 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 blah. I just figure,
Yeah, it's okay. It's not as often of an occurrence as you might think
yeah,
at Def Puppy, but it does happen, and and I have yet to see a crowd work comic that I was like so impressed by. I was like, damn, wow. It like there's a few that are good because what they'll do is they'll kind of like mix it up with real bits.
yeah.
But the ones that's all they're doing, strictly crowd work, I I I hate them. I just hate them.
No.
Like I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit in the back. I don't want to listen. I'd rather hear someone do the same joke they've been doing for 12 years, 15 years. I mean, and I've heard it a million times. If it, if it plays, it stays, baby. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
just keep doing
yeah, yeah.
those
Jokes that
jokes.
worked. Fucking do the fucking joke. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't want to see you interacting with the birthday girl. I don't want to. I don't want to hear you call her boyfriend gay. It's not that funny. It's funny for the
Yeah.
crowd sometimes, but
No. I
All
feel
right.
like yeah, as long as you don't even like if you do it, as long as you don't fucking dwell in it towards like your entire fucking set. It's like
I,
I've done it before where like I'll be in like a bar or something and I'm like, huh, that's funny over there. And then I'll talk about it for that one or two jokes and then I'll move on. But those guys are just
yeah,
they'll keep digging and digging and it's like, oh, you kind of lost even though you did ad lib a good you just lost it because you keep trying to get more out of it. And then it's like fucking stop. Like you just ruined it. You're already like yeah, it's just absurd. People are just fishing. That's all it is, just fishing.
yeah.
well,
There's
in the Sacramento area and Central Valley, they really scold you for that. And I always figure like, I don't know, they never do it. What the fuck? And then I've seen at times now there's been actual just people that don't have anything. And of course I'm just like, what the whoa. Oh, Whoa, I didn't know about this. We were told
Yeah.
not to do this because I think everyone should do a little bit of crowd work here and there, just kind of mix it up, in between shit,
And here's the thing, when it's natural, it's usually funny.
Right.
And I had this conversation with a guy one time where about like pre-written crowd work material, which a lot of the times crowd work comics, they have the jokes already written, and they're just kind of doing like cold reading in the room, right? In the same way like psychics do. And their argument was like, how is that any different than a pre-prepared bit that you already know you're gonna do? And like, I didn't have a great answer for them, but I think that the difference is that like, is the same reason I don't like fake psychics, is that it's purporting itself to be natural and off the cuff, like you're just coming up with it on the spot, and that bothers me for some reason. Like a bit is written, like and people are coming to hear written material. They know what they're coming for. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make any sense other than to me, but it is somewhat frustrating to hear like people doing just.
That kind of makes sense.
If it's I'll say this: if it's half written, half crowd work, and they know what the fuck they're doing, I'm fine with it. But when it's just like, whoa, hey, wait a minute here, whoa, what the fuck's going on? This man does not have an act here at all. Whoa, shit! That's when I'm like, I'm alarmed. I'm like, oh no, there's nothing here. He's just fishing.
Do you think it's what you were saying, Scott? Do you think it could the reason why it bothers you is because it could be like the whole reason people like the crowd work, and let's say you get a really good improv moment and the whole crowd's like, oh, and it makes it more funnier. So in their head, they're only doing the pre-written crowd work because it makes it seem like they're more clever than they actually are.
I think that that's what they're attempting, is to appear to be more clever than they actually are. And what's really funny is one of my favorite comics is Big J, and he does lots of crowd work. Like that's kind of what he's known for.
Wait a minute, are we talking about Big J Worthington, or are we talking about Big J Okerson? Okay, Okerson. Yeah, Okerson.
Yeah, Big J Okerson, like that's what he does, and it's fun to watch, and it's funny, but it doesn't feel like, I mean, he's playing the lowest common denominator usually, like as far as like for a joke, but it feels different to me when I see someone that just does crowd work and they're not doing it off the cuff. It just annoys me. It just feels disingenuous. Or it's like either just do your bits or I don't know. Or try to be a better fucking crowd work comic.
That's why I don't do crowd work, because I'm a fucking awkward person. I'm gonna grab me another beer. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Why are you grabbing another beer? We're already at the hour mark. He's gonna be drinking more after the fact.
He's got to go kiss Kiefer.
Oh, yeah. He's got to make sure to tuck him in and.
9:00. Time for bed, Keef.
Yeah.
Smooch on the forehead.
You think? Oh man, it's so funny. I don't know if you noticed that we've never had Kiefer as like a guest, like by name. He's always been like a drop-in, or we referred to him as Mark's roommate on the podcast. And Kiefer's like, are we going to do the episode soon? And Mark's like, yeah, soon. And Mark's like, we just got to keep on seeing how long we can keep. Like, if Kiefer's watching, then he deserves, like, okay, you know what I mean? But he keeps being like, yeah, we're going to see how long.
When you let me on the podcast? Yeah, you live together. You do not want to do a podcast with your roommate that you live with.
Yeah,
you're going to hear things that are not going to be funny. You're going to hear things that are mean, probably, that are going to hurt your feelings. You're probably not going to be roommates after.
They're just going to argue.
Yes, don't rock the boat.
I kind of want to watch that, though. Them two arguing is kind of funny.
It would be fun to be a fly on the wall for that, yeah.
I've seen some of it here and there. Like, Mark would come up to me and be like, oh, fucking Kiefer, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I understand. And then Kiefer would come up and be like, fucking Mark, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I understand. So it's kind of funny because I'm kind of like in the middle.
Both sides. You're playing both sides. Secretly, you're getting them to hate each other.
Just making them fight more.
Yeah, that's funny.
Fuck, what movie? Like the fucking is it Parent Trap I'm thinking of, where they're trying to get their parents to like, you know what I'm talking about? They ruin their relationship so they go back together.
There's the one that was Lindsay Lohan. I think that was the Parent Trap, and then there's another one called It Takes Two, with the Olsons.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
And what's really funny is I have a picture of myself, and I think it's Marcus as the Olsen twins, and Kiefer and Taylor are fighting over it. Like, I'll see if I can find it. It's very funny.
Please do. I would love to see that.
What happened?
Like
I heard Kiefer's...
They're fighting over Marcus or something like that.
I would love to see that. We were talking about
just now.
How we've never had Kiefer as a guest. It's always been like Mark's roommate, and we were talking about how you guys always like fucking go at each other, and I'm like adding fuel to the fire, like Parent Trap.
No, Kiefer gets mad because I'm never gonna guest on there. I'm like, who cares? You're just a replacement guest if our guest falls out. Go to hell, goddammit. You're on the. Shut up.
He just wants to be included, Mark.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
I can interview him.
Let's call him up right now. Let's get him on the show.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get him. 1 second.
No,
oh, is he here?
Yeah, he might be in the next room. 1 second.
Oh. I think we fucked up. No, now they're gonna fight.
See, this is the kind of thing I do that gets me in trouble. Where I'm being mischievous.
Nah, it's not that mischievous. We're not here.
Yeah. 1 sec. Yeah, he's not here. I forgot he's not in his room right now. If he's anywhere in my if he's anywhere in the duplex, he's in his room watching anime. So he's not here right now.
Got it. All right. We are getting near the end anyway, so I have one more big question. Do you have another question, Mark? Not a big question.
I think what do you got?
I'm super curious, Scott. I've been meaning to ask you about this. What is up with the hot dogs on your Facebook and your Instagram? The AI pictures of the hot dogs and your profile photo and everything. I'm just genuinely curious if there was something that started it. What is it?
That's my keyboard.
Like, I'm not even kidding you. When I make the thumbnail, I'm going to put you in a hot dog suit for the thumbnail. Because I'm just genuinely curious.
I actually have a picture right here from 10 years ago. I used to, when my ex was in a bad mood, I used to dress up.
Oh yeah, I've seen this photo.
Yeah, I used to dress up in that hot dog costume.
That's the one I'm going to animate. I'm going to make sure to put that as a thumbnail.
I would I don't know, I'd just dance for, or,
Yeah.
I'd make her food while wearing it, just like stuff like that. And she sent me a picture of, oh god, as Goya, Vladimir, I think. Give me a son.
Putin?
It's Saturn devouring his son. I think it's Goya, who was the original artist, and I'll send this picture to you. Okay, so like she this is the original picture.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And then there's another one that is this, that she, like, I don't know. You can make it your background. And then there's this one. So yeah, like, it's just stuff like that. Like, that's me and my ex. We still talk. We're still friends, and we just laugh about hot dogs because it's funny.
Yeah.
And
I ran into Scott during a Lodi fair.
Yeah, that was with this other girl.
And you openly admitted. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" You're like, fuck, dude, I'm just looking for a corn dog."
Yeah, I was looking for a not just any corn dog. I was looking for a fucking linguiça corn dog, baby.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Why
Yeah.
linguiça? Okay, what are you into? Okay, are you into all beef frank or bratwurst or linguiça? Linguiça is a little fucking greasy though, yeah.
No. So you're getting shitty Silva linguiça then. You're getting that bad
What?
linguiça.
What? Say that again. What do you mean, chili? What?
The Silva linguiça, the like stuff you buy at the store. Is that what you're talking about? Where it's all greasy and shit?
Okay, there's the linguiça. I don't know. I mean, you guys serve
Yeah.
linguiça, a little bit of Dev Puppy for
We
a
do
little
not.
bit
We
there,
serve
but
Fagundes. Shout out Fagundes Meats.
yeah.
Typically, I don't know if we're still serving it because I haven't been in the kitchen for a while. But
I don't know either. Yeah.
But yeah, no. A proper linguiça is like a mix between a chorizo and a hot dog. It's not greasy. It's delicious. It's just a very good hot dog.
See, my upbringing was my family on my mother's side was Portuguese, so they always had fucking goddamn linguiça, and it was just fucking. They bought the cheap shit from Food for Less, so it was that fucking greasy ass bullshit
And
that
then
gave you.
you have diarrhea later.
Yeah, you gave you heartburn, and we had it on fucking regular ass fucking bread. You put mustard on it. It was the fucking worst shit possible. I don't know. I'm getting very angry thinking about linguiça right now.
I want a corn dog now.
A proper linguiça is very good.
Can we get corn dogs at Def Puppy? That'd be fire.
We've been trying. It's very hard.
I bet
you got to get the batter right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The batter is very difficult. I've tried a few different recipes. I think I finally got one that'll work. If you don't do it right, it fucks the oil up.
Oh.
Gotta change out the oil too.
Yeah. And then yeah.
A good corn dog. Okay, a good corn dog. It's got to be a little bit gritty, just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I wrong here? No, I think it has to be a little bit gritty.
You know what's funny is I had a Wiener Schnitzel before this, and I had
that doesn't count.
Dogs.
God damn it! That's a word. That's a terrible example of it.
What?
You're a Wiener Schnitzel guy. You just go there on the reg.
What's wrong with Wiener Schnitzel?
Yeah, Wiener Schnitzel.
It's a no ripoff. You fucking pay $5 for a hot dog.
No, you dumb fuck. You go get their coupons and you get
they got hella
dogs,
coupons.
2 chili dogs, and chili cheese. I paid $10 for 2 corn dogs, 2 chili dogs, and a chili cheese fry.
Yes, sir.
You are just stupid.
I feel like I'm getting cross-examined by PVC right now about these fucking coupons at goddamn
They're
Wiener
fucking
Schnitzel.
fire, Mark.
You look them up on your phone and they scan them. You literally don't even have to have them. You just Google Wiener Schnitzel coupons, show them at the thing, and you get it for next to nothing.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you don't go to Costco and get their 150 thing? I mean, that's a good fucking hot dog for 150.
Don't you have to have an account though?
Yeah, well, you just rolled your eyes. You roll your eyes at the fucking Costco hot dog?
Well, because we never did we always got the Polish dogs. We never got the hot dog. And the Polish dog burp, like, I just remember burping up that Polish dog.
Polish dogs are overrated. I agree, yeah. Your regular hot dogs
I was more of a Costco pizza guy. I like Costco pizza, like the big slice.
Are you a bratwurst guy? Do you like a fucking beer sausage?
Yeah, I mean, from time to time.
I'm half German, so I like the sauerkraut and the deli mustard and all that bullshit on there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do a dog, do it right. You know.
Is that the way to go?
What kind of mustard do you use?
I use deli mustard.
Okay, just yellow deli mustard.
No, you got the shit with the seeds in it. Deli mustard.
Oh, so you use like stone ground.
Yeah, stone ground shit, and then of course, like, I'll take just the shit from a jar when it comes to sauerkraut. It doesn't have to be special. It doesn't have to be warmed up. Fuck it. That's all you need. And then, like, some kind of beer sausage or bratwurst. Fucking a Lockford sausage near Lodi as one of the best fucking sausages. A lot of shit's overrated in Lodi. That's not one of it. It's one of the best fucking beer sausages, bratwurst you can get anywhere.
Use
it's worth it.
Coleman's English mustard.
I will you. That's not bad either. I know you're talking about.
It's very good. It's not as
cheap.
It's not as no, it's cheap. It's like I got it right here. $4 for a little jar.
That's fine. Yeah, that's a good one. No, that's nothing wrong with that one.
But like, how much are you eating mustard that you have to be cheap about it. You know what I mean? Like, are you fucking consuming so much mustard every day that you have to have it at the cheapest possible price point, or do you love yourself?
No,
and you want good mustard.
Here's what it goes with mustard. You get either cheap ass French's mustard, okay, that's fine. That's just your base. That's just for whatever the fuck anything, whatever horse shit. And then you go with the seeded mustard sometimes for when you gotta be a little bit extreme and do deli mustard. And then that's just regular Heinz fucking mustard ketchup packet.
It's mustard.
It's ketchup. That's Heinz. I can see that's Heinz.
Yeah, it's yellow mustard.
That's not a go-to one right there.
Is there a reason why they put yellow in the name? Isn't mustard always yellow?
No, it's brown
That's
mustard.
the type of mustard. You can't just, dude, that's disgusting. You can't just suck it out of the fucking packet. That's immoral. That's immoral. And now you got to eat something with it. You can't just have mustard by itself.
I'm gonna go have a hamburger.
Question: if you get a hot dog, if you just want to go get you a hot dog, do you get yourself your regular fucking ketchup, mustard, relish hot dog and big beef frank, or do you go fancy with it?
Depends. If we're just talking like a barbecue, just regular shitty mustard.
Yeah.
If I'm just doing it at home, I usually do a chili dog. I like the I like, you gotta have beans and chili. I'm sorry. Not this chili con carne bullshit. I want real I want beans in it. I usually buy
beans, magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you tube.
I usually buy the oh god, what starts with an H? Can. I don't know what it's called.
Hormel chili?
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually get Hormel. And then
you don't have bar ass, yeah? What do you get?
No.
That's the worst.
The last hot dogs I bought was a 6-pack. It was $8. Like they weren't like cheap. They were like very good hot dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, it matters. Bar ass is disgusting.
Now bar ass is, dude, I got that as a kid all the time because my family was cheap. And that ruined my enjoyment of hot dogs. It wasn't until my current girlfriend liked hot dogs and introduced me to better shit. And then we can enjoy it, especially during the summertime. But no, my family bought nothing but bar ass. And that killed my joy of all that shit. So that's why I looked down upon hot dogs. I thought it was for, I don't know.
The reason I think I like hot dogs is because they're good, but they're also disgusting.
They're disposable, yeah.
So it's like this, you know it's bad for you.
Yeah.
It's a hot dog. You know you shouldn't be eating it. You should not be eating processed meat like that. But also, every year at Savage Henry Festival, it started with Saul. Saul did it, and then Taylor would buy the hot dogs, and then now neither one of them go, so I've been doing it. We buy a big pack of hot dogs, and then we buy a bunch of fucking buns, and we ketchup, mustard, relish, right? And so in that situation, to answer your original question, mustard relish. That's all I want on my hot dog, right? But if I'm making it at home, and I'm just trying to have a proper meal, I'm gonna make other stuff with it. I usually either do a chili dog or I do sauerkraut, mustard. I love sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Sauerkraut's good.
Yeah, it is.
Underrated. Not the cheap shit. I buy the probiotic. It's good sauerkraut.
I get the cheap ass Vlastic or Classic or whatever the fuck that brand is. I just good enough for
love
me.
Yourself more.
And I like
this
to
is
stick
why I'm fat and you're skinny.
This is where I stick the fork in. I let it drain and I fucking throw it on there. I throw a lot on there. I don't give a shit. Do you like it when it snaps? I don't know. We're asking about hot dogs on my line. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Do you like when it snaps when you bite into it?
I want it to have good flavor. Yeah, it's gotta have a crunch.
It's got to have a snap when you bite into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the crunch is just for the texture. Yeah, the crunch is great, but then also the fancier stuff, it has good flavor. It just tastes good.
That makes sense to me.
Nathan's? Yeah?
Nah, I don't do Nathan's.
You don't do Nathan's? What do you do?
The ones I get are usually uncured kosher dogs, like all beef.
Yeah, it's Nathan's.
Usually,
Come on. Yeah.
No. Nathan's. No, absolutely not. Nathan's fine if you're on the fucking the boardwalk.
This
Sure,
is why I'm talking to a comedy manager. This is like it's your way. It almost feels like you're talking about comics. So like, no, come on, it's not gonna work there. Come on.
Oh.
He doesn't have 15 minutes. Not come
He
on.
He doesn't have high-end hot dog energy. All right.
high hot dog energy.
Yeah, he's a bar S. That's a bar S dog.
That's a bar S hot dog comic right there. He's gonna work a fucking bar crowd stock. That's about it.
That's all lips and assholes. Is that all that guy?
All right,
well, guys, I am starving. My food is ready with my missus.
What are you having? Are you having hot dogs?
No, I kind of want hot dogs now. She's like, I made pizza, and I'm like, I want hot. I literally just texted her. She goes, the pizza's ready. I was like, I want hot dogs.
Is this your girlfriend?
My fiance, yeah.
Your fiance? Sorry, my.
No, it's okay. But now I want hot dogs, and I want corn dog. I really want a corn dog. Ever since you said it, I've been craving a fucking corn dog now.
Bring in the pizza and start eating it. I want to watch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go have whatever the fuck hamburger I have left over from earlier.
Hey, well, do you have any projects, shows, anything you want to shout out? Your social medias?
So we're doing our summer series at Def Puppy. So every Friday we're gonna have different comics, and I'm the regular host of that. I usually try to do new material every week, so I'm trying to it's not always gonna be good when I'm doing that, but yeah, it's fun. And then I don't know, man. I'm almost through the semester, so I'll probably be on more shows for the summer, hopefully.
Yeah. Or just go on his Facebook, his Instagram, and see when he posts flows.
Puppy. That's where I'm always at. I'm always there.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, I do have a show up in fucking Grass Valley. That'll be fun. For God, what's his name? I can't remember his name. I'm such a bastard. He has a great name. Starts with a Z. He's a good kid.
Zanny.
Good dude. Zanny.
Yeah, I know that guy. Yeah, he's
rules.
Cool.
He's a good kid. He's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zanny Rhoda. I don't know his last name. Zanny
Rhoda.
Yeah, Zanny Rhoda Ramon. Go follow Zanny Rhoda Ramon. Whatever the fuck his name is. I forget what the fuck it is.
Or you can reach out to my booking manager, Marcus Peveril, if you want to book me. He usually has to feature because he needs a ride. So yeah.
I know how that is. All right, hey. Follow me at Madman Maple on Instagram. Follow Dark and Darker on Instagram as well. We got fucking comedy at the Square at Hutchins Street Square. That's May 8th. That's coming up this Friday. And then we got Dark and Darker over at Cobb's Comedy Club. That's May 29th. And then we got Dark and Darker in the main room of the Punchline Sacramento. That's on May 31st.
I'm booked on that one, right?
Please, and I got other things going on as well. Follow me on all that shit. And yes, this guy, he's one of the best. He's going to be on another one eventually. And soon. Don't raise your eyebrows at me. Very soon. It's a very popular show. I hope to expand it soon. And it's featuring the best comedians in Northern California doing a bunch of fucked up jokes they want to do anywhere else. So it's a very great show. Our guy, Scott Powers, has killed on those shows, and he will be on another one soon. Don't give me bullshit. Everybody wants to be on these fucking shows. You're going to be on another one very soon. Leave me alone. You're going to be on one very, very soon. Stop it. Leave me alone. Everybody wants to be on these goddamn shows.
That's a good problem.
It's a good problem. Please follow me on those socials. That's about it. Continued success.
Yeah, I'm at Def Puppy every Wednesday. If I get on, go. That's my favorite club in the entire world. But I
feel bad.
No, But no, every Wednesday, Def Puppy. But also, I'll be headlining at Ground Stat Coffee in Stockton. Yay! I'm also Mark. Mark, you're also. I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, ask me. Yeah, you can be on your Grand Stacker.
Also, Mark forgot to mention, me and Mark, your boys, we're going to be doing comedy for the Lodi Pride. Let's go. The gayest comics in 209.
Gay Pride Festival.
Yes,
June
sir.
6th, my birthday. Me, Jordan. I don't know who else is going to be on it, but we're on it. We've been selected, so.
Mark's only doing the late show, but I'll be doing the late show, and I'm also doing the afternoon show with clean jokes. So if you want to see clean and dirty.
They were like,
I'm an ally.
I was, I told other people about it. I will, you know what? Yeah, I mean, that's it. I don't know. Whatever. Leave me alone.
I'm also doing
a gay pride festival.
I'm also on June 12th. I'll be at Painkillers in Rockland. It's like the finale of this competition. I won the last one I did, so now they have all the winners doing it, and then the winner gets like a few $100s. So go and vote for me if I'm funny. And that's
link in the comments.
Yeah,
link in the comments, please.
And Jordan Q-Bomb on everything. And I think that's everything. Any last words, fellas?
Yeah. June 6th is really your birthday?
Yeah, June 6th, D-Day. Yep, that's my birthday.
That's crazy.
Damn.
When it was 2006, I was like, whoa. I was worried.
I thought your birthday was January 6th.
You fucking.
That was very sitcom laugh, huh?
Yeah.
And freeze frame.
A terrible joke, and I'm sad that I liked it.
It's okay. That's my whole act. Goodbye.
Bye.
What the?
Oh, that's it. Right. Well, I don't know. What are we doing? Bye.